Good afternoon, one and all. My name is Suvarna Rao, working as an assistant professor, Department of Information Technology. My subject is the e-commerce. Today I am taking the topic is credit card based electronic payment system. It is also one of the important topics from the online business from the e-commerce. So, what about the credit card system? How to working? What are the benefits and applications? So many things could be discussed today class. The main aim of the now how to transaction through credit card is called the credit card based electronic payment system. So what about the credit card based electronic payment system? Previously, how to working as a smart card electronic payment systems is over. Today I will discuss to the credit card based electronic system. Okay, electronic payment system. So here the credit card based electronic payment system is one of the essential thing from the any online businesses. Okay, a credit card based electronic payment system is a method of the payment that allow consumer to make purchase without using cash. Cash instead of the credit card are using. Moreover, it is the credit nothing but a you can take the some loan. It is involved the use of the credit cards which are used by the financial institutions and a network that process the transactions. So here how it is generally works. Different types of the methods are working actions also there. That is the basic body of the credit card. Ultimately, once again, the credit card based electronic payment system is a method of a payment that allows consumer to make purchases without using cash. It involves the use of the credit cards which are used by financial institutions and a network that process the transactions. So the without payment, only online, we can purchase anything could very helpful from the this credit card system. How to work? How to generally work of the credit card? Credit card issuance first. Who is the authorization? Who is the issue the credit card? And then the subheading is also required. First point is the credit card issuance. What it means, the customer apply for a credit card from a bank or financial institutions. Who is involved the issuance of the credit card? Nothing but banks or financial institutions are given from the this credit cards. Then upon approval, the bank issues a credit card the customer with a credit limit. It depends upon the CIBIL score or whatever it may be on back end history or Aadhaar card, PAN card before on that could be checking. KYC chair is okay. Then based on the CIBIL score, based on the salary, whatever it may be, we can issuing of the credit card. Fix the some credit limit also. It depends upon the credit score or CIBIL score, and depends upon the salary, and depends upon the age. All those some factors also taking this area. Then other one is the point of sale. POS system is the one of the important transactions or one of the important in the credit card sale. When making a purchase, the customer present the credit card at the point of sale. Okay, that is also one of the important. In the sense, you can implement the credit card. POS systems is the most powerful tool. The merchant or seller swipe the card through a card reader or enter the credit card information into a point of sale terminals. So automatically you can buy any product. You can give the credit card, read the credit card or credit card electronic chip also the readers also there. Then enter the credit card credentials, the information into a point of sale, the terminal. Automatically taking the with the help of the credit card number, then taking the entire information. The amount is available or not, then further transactions is required or not. All those things could be done in a point of sale of system. Okay, and third one is called the authorization. Authorization, nothing but the point of the sale terminals send the credit card information to the acquiring bank, the merchant bank, for a authorization. So the acquiring bank forward the authorization request to credit card networks. For example, Visa, Mastercard, etc. So many cards also there types of the cards we can issuing some international card, national card, all those things. It depends upon uh, authorization also required, and authorization approval or denial. Denial nothing but a reject the data, and the credit card networks checks if a customer has enough credit available to cover the purchases. So that is also one of the important thing. Then after the credit card networks send an approval or a journal messages back to the acquiring bank. Sometimes decline of the credit card is also done. Sometimes process is successfully. Then after sometimes amount is deducted but not receiving the receiver. So such type of thing is called the before on that authorization approvals and denials also required. And third one is the transaction settlement. Transaction settlement in the sense the forward the amount is transmitting the electronic information through source to destination. So step of technique is called the transactions. If approved, the acquiring bank authorization the transactions. The merchant complete the sale and the customer receives the goods or services. So the after completion of the taking a product, goods or sale, then transaction settlement also required. The transaction settlement after that we can go to the payment process. Transaction settlement, how much amount is transferred, how much amount is received or sent, all those things also could be under in the services, the goods or services. The payment processing, the credit card networks sends the transaction details to the issuing bank. The issuing bank posts the transaction to the customer account. So, how much amount is transferred, the payment processing is done or not, all those things then send back to customer. That is also customer account. Okay, and monthly billing every 45 days after completion of the transaction, then send a bill. So step of bill is called the monthly bill. The issuing bank send a monthly statement to a cardholder, how much are utilizing. You can use the petrol, you can use the purchases, you can use whatever it may be, anything detailing the transactions made with the credit card. So the cardholder pays the issuing bank either in full or in part according to the term of the credit agreement. So the monthly billing every month could be generating after 45 days of the data could be paying also required. How much utilization data, then paying of the amount. Then here some technical words also there is called the key players in the credit card. Who is the key players in the credit card system? One is the card holder and merchant, acquiring bank and issuing bank and credit card networks. These four things comes under credit card based electronic payment systems. One is the card holder. Who is the card holder? The person who holds the credit card or makes purchases. The type of thing is called the card holder. Card holder, the credit card holder name and expiring date and CVV number, some passwords, etc. also there. And second one is the merchant. The merchant ultimately is the teller or seller, whatever it may be. The business or seller that accept credit card payments is called the merchant. Who the business or seller that accept, who is accept the credit card, then transaction, credit card transaction, that person is called the merchant. And acquiring bank, who acquiring bank nothing but a here issuing bank is different and acquiring bank is different. The bank that process credit card transactions are the merchant. The merchant bank is different. Your credit card is the issuing of the ICICI bank, but drawing of the credit card is the HDFC, nothing but a merchant. Merchant is different than the issuer or issuing bank. So the bank that process credit card transactions for the merchant. And the other one is the issuing bank. Who is the issuing bank? Nothing but a card holder. We can take a credit card is called the issuing. The bank that issues the credit card to the card holder. So the card holder is the authorization. The cardholder is the main responsibility person in the credit card. Then credit card network, how to connect it, how to working of the network, what type of the credit cards is available. The credit card is called the credit card networks. The networks that facilitates the transaction process such as Visa, credit card, MasterCard, American Express card, and so many cards. Nowadays, so many cards also available in the credit cards. So these are the one of the important thing. Key players is required from the credit card based development payment system. Having four types is there. One is the who is the card holder, who is the merchant, who is the acquiring bank, who is the issuing bank, and the credit card network. So the key players of the details of the how to transaction of the credit card, those things also very important. And security aspects. What are the security in the credit card? The here the credit card verification value a security features to verify that the customer has the physical card during the transaction, and that is called the card verification value. CVV stands for card verification value. A security feature to verify that customer has a physical card during the transaction. CVV is most important number in the either credit card or debit card system. Then chip and pin system. And additionally secure measure where the cardholder enter a PIN, personal identification number. PIN stands for personal identification number after inserting the card into the four systems. Okay, the card into the four systems. And tokenization, a method where sensitive data such as the credit card number is replaced with a unique identifier called a token, which is useful of the intercepted. So the tokenization also one of the these three things very important, most important things from the credit card. One is the CVV number, stands for card verification value, and another one is the PIN number. PIN stands for personal identification number, and a tokenization. Tokenization nothing but a method where sensitive data such as the credit card number is replaced with the unique identification. Okay, called the tokens, which is useless is the intercepted. So these four things or three things is very important from the security. And so many advantages also there in the credit card. One is the convenience of the customer or sender. What the customer can make a purchase without carrying large amount of the cash. So we can use the credit card. It is the one of the important thing. Is called the customer can make a purchase without carrying large amount of cash. So other benefit is called the record keeping. Most important thing, store the information with the help of the record keeping. Credit card statements provide a detailed record of transaction. That is also record keeping. Here, one of the advantages in the other one is called the security. What is meant by security? Authorization and authentication. Here, security point of view, credit card offer more secure feature than cash compared to credit card is the more secure compared to cash, not a debit card. Okay. Then after build credit card, the responsibility use of the credit card can help to build a good credit score. In the sense, the increase the your credit score, then benefits is available. Any loan is required. It depends upon the credit card. So the build credit card is responsible use of the credit card can help build a good credit card score. So it is the convenience or record keeping or security or build credit card. These four things is very useful and very so many advantages also there. It is the some advantages. And other one, having some disadvantages also there in the credit card. The credit card nothing but a debt is the one of the disadvantages. Why? Because credit card nothing but taking the advance loan. It is easy to accumulate a debit. The cardholder doesn't manage spending responsibility. Some persons are not responsibility is not why because of that is called the credit. Then unfortunately unethical, unusable information transactions could be done. And that is called a debt. Then managing very difficulty and interest. And if the credit card carries a balance, interest accuracies in the sense the time being not paying the properly the credit card amount automatically and the compound interest rate, then it is a very heavy burden from the customer. And fee, the credit card often comes with a fee such as the annual fee, late payment fee, so many fees will be collected. That is also one of the torture and headache in the credit card. And other one is the fourth one, fraud. There is a risk of a fraud as a credit card information can be stolen. Unfortunately, your friends or neighbors and any business transaction time stolen your credit card details automatically could be making a fraud. So the debit, debt or interest rate fees as a fraud is the very dangerous things. These are the disadvantages from the credit card based on the electronic payment system. So most of them credit card is available, you can use the properly and secure manner. Unfortunately, it is the debt. Don't manage the spending of the responsibility. Such type of card is the not good or not suitable for us. Okay, that is also one of the most important things. See, here these are the most important things from the credit card holders. Okay, the here the main aim is the credit card nothing but here the credit card based on electronic payment system is a method of the payment that allows consumer to make a purchase without using a cash. It involves the use of the credit card, which are used in the financial institutions and a network that process the transactions. So many general works also there. So credit card system it is the most useful. Sometimes it is the one of the horrible things. Why? Because of the credit card also it is the debt card, not a uh, debit card. Debt nothing but it is the loan. Credit card nothing but you can take a loan. So unfortunately, unnecessarily we can use this card. Then automatically loan amount will be increased. Not managing properly, then automatically it is one of the burden thing in the any customer. So you can use the credit card issuer. These things should be followed. Point of the sale and credit card insurance. These are the once again I will explain these things. It is very useful in this session. The customers applied for a credit card for a bank or financial institutions. Upon your approval, the bank issuing the credit card is the customer with a credit limit, nothing but a here compulsory. Who is issue the credit card? Credit card issuer only banks or financial institutions. That is the basic point. Then point number two, POS system. POS system of making a purchase in the customer presents in the credit card at the point of sale is called the POS system. POS stands for point of sale. The merchant sellers file the card through a card readers or enter the credit card information into a point of sale is also required. And authorization also one of the security aspect. The point of the sale terminals send the credit card and information to the acquiring bank or merchant bank is authorization is also required. The acquiring bank forward the authorization request to the credit card through Visa card or Mastercard etc. We can implement it. Then after another important point is summarization is called the authorizations and approval. The credit card network checks the customer has enough credits available to customer purchases. The credit card networks send an approval or Daniel message back the acquiring bank. So the credit card issuing, the credit card POS systems and authorization approval and Daniels also very important thing from the this one. Another important thing is called the transaction settlement. Transaction settlement after completion of the select the items, then amount is transferred to the one account to another account. So step of technique is for the transaction. The merchant complete the scale, the merchant complete the sale, and the customer receives the goods or services. That is also one of the important things. And payment processing, nothing but a very important. It is the special kind of the thing in any credit card system. The payment is called the electronic payment system only. Credit card based on only online, only electronic payment system. Okay, the issuing bank posts the transactions in the customer account, all those things. Nothing but a the credit card network sends the transaction details to the issuing bank. The issuing bank posts the transaction to the customer account. So, how much amount is transferred? This data is sent the mail or customer bank details. All those things you can forward to the your person mails or person authentications and monthly billing. This is also most horrible thing in the credit card system. The issuing the bank sends a monthly statement to the card holder detailing the transactions made with the credit card. So it is also one of the important. The credit card pays the issuing bank either in a full or part according to the terms of their credit card management. So credit card management system, one of the difficulty in the market. The credit card based electronic payment system also one of the easy, sometimes it is a very difficult thing. Having some key players also there, card holders, merchant and acquiring bank and issuing bank and credit card holders. The card holder mathematics, who is issuing of the bank institutions or banks, that person is called the customer or card holder. Who is the merchant? A businesses or seller that accept the credit card payment is called the merchant. Who is the acquiring bank? The bank that process credit card transactions for the merchant. Who is the issuing bank? The bank that issued the credit card to the cardholder. Credit card networks, the networks that facilitate the transaction process, such as Visa, Merchant, and American Expresses, and so many cards are available in the market. So many securities are also there in the CVV, one type of security. PIN is the another security, tokenization is the another security. The summarization of the CVV nothing but a card verification value is called the CVV. It is the very important in the card during the transaction. Physically, you can enter into the values. And PIN nothing but a personal identification number. Then this is also card during the transaction. We can enter into the post terminals and tokenization. In the card, one number is there, replaced on the one unique number, unique identification is also there. So step of thing is called the tokens, which is useless in the interest rate. So these things also required. So many advantages also there. One is the convenience, one is the record keeping, and third one is the security and trade, build trade. It is the so many advantages also there, but additional there disadvantages also there. The disadvantage is nothing but it is easy to accumulate debt is the card holder. It doesn't manage spending the responsibility. Interest, the card holder carries a balance. Interest uh, accuracy fees. A credit card often comes with a fee such as the annual fee and late fee or so many fees also there. One of the important is called the fraud. There are the risk of the fraud. A credit card information can be stolen very easily then going to the fraud step of thing is called the fraud. These are the my references in the e-commerce. One is the Ravi, Calcutta, and Wisdom and B, and the forensics electronics in commerce. The Pearson Education introducing of the 1996. And so many references books are there. I will using the only three books. One is the David Whiteley e-commerce strategy, technology and applications, Tata McGill, second edition, introducing of the 2000. And another important book is called the Kamlesh K. Bajaj, e-commerce, the cutting edge of the businesses. The introducing of the book is the Tata McGill, the first edition introducing of the 2005. And finally, third book is the J. Christopher, Westlawn, Theodore, H.K. Clark. Global Electronics Commerce Theory and Case Studies of the University Press, the first edition, introducing of the 1999. Okay, so many web references also there. And why? Because this is also one of the helpful for the any business students. It is the how to operating, how to working as a credit card, how to utilization of the credit card system. One of the important thing. Okay, and this is called some references also there. He is also very helpful of these references. Is called the www engr.jsu.edu. Okay, uh, G Jerry Gerry and course that is also another important thing. It is the one link, and second link is the tutorial point also is available on the on this data. Third one is the uh, Kela Samia. Okay, CS notes UPM edu my KELAS MEAYA is the information. That is also one of the best from the e-commerce. So e-commerce is the how to operate in the online, either credit card or debit card or smart card, whatever it may be. Those things also require only digitalized electronic business only. Such type of business name is called, subject name is called the e-commerce. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.